What's up, what's up? My name is E, and I have been gone for a minute, but I am back. And y'all know what I'm here to talk about. Tracy Braxton. I've said it before, Tracy is my favorite Braxton sister, and even beyond the physical world, Tracy is still that girl. She's still that girl, and I cannot wait to tell you how. If you have not already, please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on your notifications, babe. Welcome back. My name is E, and now I am going to play this viral clip with my commentary, of course, on Tracy's son detailing the conflict between he and his father regarding Tracy's estate. Now, people can say what they want to say, but what I know is that Tamar treated Tracy like shit. That's what I saw on the television. What I also know, Tawanda, she backstabbed Tracy. She didn't treat Tracy too nice either, okay? The family as a whole could have treated Tracy better. Those are my thoughts. Now, the husband, he treated Tracy bad as well, okay? But that son, Tracy's only son, he loved his mother. He loved his mom. They were best friends. And I don't believe everything that Tamar and Tawanda say about Tracy. I don't believe everything that this husband is going around saying about Tracy. But I do believe her son. I believe him. And I also believe Trina. Period. Now let's take a listen. Let's think critically. And let's examine the facts. Okay, here we go.
Still some issues between, I guess, how my father feels and how I feel.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I guess he feels like, I'm gonna say blindsided, but it's not done the right way. So I think that's just hard for him to understand, like, why did she put everything in my hands? So I think that's the biggest thing that he has.
He said it's still some issues between me and my dad because he is confused about why Tracy put everything in the son's name rather than the husband's. Well, I have a few ideas. Let's take a look at Exhibit A.
You know, Tracy has shared with us on several occasions that her husband has extracurricular activity.
Like, he got a couple bitches. Now, there has been some talk in the past about Kevin, stepping outside of his marriage and stuff.
What do you think's a healthy sexual atmosphere?
Just, doing role play.
Like what you mean, acting like your husband don't cheat?
Rain down on me.
Oh, yeah.
Fill me with your precious Holy Ghost. Rain down on me. Rain down on me.
There may be an illegitimate child involved.
Bitch, what? We know that. Like, he got
I mean, there's a difference. I mean, could the person be pregnant? Is there a baby? You know what I mean? It's a toddler, younger than 5.
Bitch, what? Kevin having a baby outside of his marriage. I mean, that is all Tracy needs to get up and get the hell out of there. Like, that's the card. I'm leaving your ass because you don't have you a baby on me. Deuces.
No.
You know the homeboy cheating. What else you need to know? And then you heard he had a baby. If you heard it, it is. It is what it is, okay?
I think that we should sit her down and have a conversation so we can help her through the steps, whether she gonna stay with stay with him or not.
Maybe it's something that Tracy has already been privy to.
What more do he need to know? Okay, let's take a look at Exhibit B. This is coming from Marriage Boot Camp. And this is when Tracy and Kevin were going back and forth regarding the issues in their marriage. And again, I need you all to think critically, listen carefully.
You never spend any time with me. You always gone. You always want to hang around with the fellas all the time. You keep spending money that you're not even supposed to be spending. You never ask me, Tracy, let's go and let's think about buying something, but you just go ahead and you just take it upon yourself. Okay, I'm gonna spend this money, I guess, because this is what I want. You never discuss it with me.
All right.
Wait a damn minute. Did y'all hear that? Spending money. spending money that you're not supposed to be spending. And she said, you don't even spend time with me, but you're spending my money. Okay, did you catch that? Spending my money, but not spending time with me. Okay, come on, let's keep going.
You treat me like a child. You just tell me what to do all the time.
That's not what I be trying to do.
You tell me what to do all the time.
I don't try to tell you what to do.
You tell me to do all the time.
You drinking too much.
I like my breakfast beer.
Okay, y'all heard that, right? So let the mystery be solved as to why the baby is in charge of the money, because she said it out of her own mouth. This Negro is not good with money, period. Now let's get back to the baby.
It kind of hurts me. I feel like she was in her right mind. Do you feel as though she was okay at that time?
Now here he goes. The baby knows that his mama is talking too real and too right. The baby knows that the mama is in her right mind. But the daddy is coming along. Oh, no, your mama didn't know what she was doing. Your mama was sick. Your mama wasn't thinking clearly. Gaslighting. Gaslighting. Okay, come on. Judge Mathis Jr. That's what this is. We have to stop with the bullshit. Okay, let's keep going.
I visited your mother before she began to decline. And a lot of people don't know this, but your mother gave me permission to record her. And I did.
So you recorded the whole conversation?
Every time. Maybe she believed that somebody was going to, in some way, challenge it. She knew exactly what she was doing about who she wanted to be her executor and who she wanted to control her image, brand, and likeness. Mm-hmm. And that was one person. It was you.
Yeah.
Pause. He said, I feel like she was in her right mind, but do you think she was okay? Listen, the way that the son is questioning something that he already knows is the fact is making me believe that that husband is saying that Tracy was out of her mind and is contesting the will that Tracy left behind. The husband sounds just like Trina's husband. That's what he sounds like. He sounds jealous. Tracy's husband's morality is rotten. And his spirit is not in the right place.
And your mother was absolutely lucid. Your mom stood in her kitchen and cooked me oxtails.
The famous oxtail.
And the curry chicken. And Tavius visited Tracy on several occasions when she was, in fact, in her right mind. How do I know? I was there.
And the only caveat in there was she wanted to make sure that you were ready.
And okay? The meetings with the lawyer were recorded. There it is. All of them were recorded. It's all on film. She was in her right mind. This was before she even had any kickbacks from the diagnosis. That's what the husband is really upset about. He is mad because he had a whole new life planned out, possibly with another woman, possibly with additional children. And from the grave, Tracy pulled a reverse Uno and said, clock it.
She told me when I was young.
Really?
Like,
so this is no surprise to you?
it wasn't a surprise to me. See, like, if something ever happened to me, I'm putting everything in your name. Only thing that kind of changed for me is when she said she didn't want a funeral service or viewing.
Pause. He said that she told him that when he was little, if something ever happens, I'm putting everything in your name. That tells me I don't give a damn how long they've been married, whether it was 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. She never trusted the man. She couldn't trust him. And she did not trust her family. The only person who Tracy trusted was her son. And after watching the TV show, I see why. Let's move forward.
My father, me being married, I can understand where it's kind of a difficulty, but I got born into this family. You got married into this family.
I mean, you have the lineage. You have the bloodline.
Yeah.
Smoke him every time. He said, I was born into this family. You married into it. Ooh. Okay. That's a read. Go off, Tracy's son. See, I feel him on that. I overstand, okay? My only wish is that Tracy would have never named her son after his father. And really, I just need to take a moment. Can we just normalize from this day going forward? Normalize giving sons their own identity rather than naming them after their father. It's uncomfortable. It's obsolete and it's counterproductive when you have a son by a man who you do not trust. Give these sons their own damn names for Pete's sake. And on that note, I'm going to turn it over to you all. Do you all think that just because you're married to somebody for over 30 years, that they are entitled to your assets when you pass on to the next round? Do you think that they are entitled to your assets and to 100% of the decision making over your likeness, your image, your music, your intellectual property? I mean, would you give someone who has mistreated you or neglected you power over everything you leave behind over your only child? Let me know in the comments, because from where I'm sitting, what Tracy did, Tracy was too real and too right, okay? But you don't have to agree with me, okay? I'm going to be in the comments, and baby, we have to stay in touch.